Guten Morgen, and welcome to the morning run. Let's go. Wake it up. It's Uncle Neely, BiggDogg Chico, and Dukes the Scoop with the red cup coming to you live and in effect. It's morning somewhere, so let's get the morning run on.
You better
Uncle
believe
Neely
it.
is live from Mississippi. I'm live from the middle of the ocean out here in Hawaii. Dukes is live from the peach state of Georgia. What do we
Now,
do?
let me go ahead and attack something right now, y'all. You know, when I do that dramatic pause, I'm really just finna attack something. So I had to pause you, gather myself.
Here we go again.
Nicole 63. I didn't tell y'all the story about PUNCK to have it thrown back in my face now. So when you're coming on here first thing in the morning talking about, oh, now Uncle Neely is spelling punk with a CK, I want you to know I see you.
Kirby is a punk.
What up, chat? It is the morning run. As we say on the morning run, it's morning somewhere. So good morning.
Hello, Fred, Lamont, and Duke.
Hey, we got a big show today, man. Michael Pollock, special teams coordinator, going to join us. Michael Pollock going to be in the house. Coach Michael Pollock, Georgia boy. So, Georgia, if in the house, get them likes up. Y'all know what to do, man. Get the likes up. Get the notification bells on. Check in. Let us know where you're checking in from on this Thank God It's Friday. I don't know. I need to see where you at now, where y'all coming from. I don't see no names in the chat. I see Nassau, Bahamas. Oh, no.
Nassau. Yes, indeed. Elva Beach, Hawaii up in here. As the sun is coming up right now, y'all might be able to see it coming through, shining in on me right now.
Yeah, I see, man. You look. Hey, I see. I got daughters that do makeup. They would say your highlights is popping, Chico. I see your highlights popping.
My highlights is popping. I need to put my shades on.
Just means
really coming through now.
That Joker just moved to a new studio. It means he ain't got no curtains yet.
I mean, I don't have my correct lights. I actually opened them up this morning so I could get some extra light, and all of a sudden the sun just came from behind the mountains and it's beaming in on your boy right now.
It just came behind the mountains. I'm in Hawaii. We have an ocean. I'm rich.
See, that's the thing. That's that Negro ism, thinking that everybody rich who live in Hawaii, he rich because he live by the ocean. Come on, dog.
I mean,
hold on. I mean, like, okay, you know, I'm just saying, like, it ain't free to live by the ocean. It ain't like you get a discount living by the ocean. They charge more the closer you are to the water. So
he ain't lying.
Oh, I went
by the ocean.
Yeah, that ain't no fun thing because actually the mainland send people out here to be homeless. Like they send people from like different states out here, homeless people. So that's kind of crazy. But I did go by Obama's house that he has out here out in Waimanalo, Hawaii. Shout out to them. But Obama got a cold-blooded house that they used to film, and Unc might appreciate this. They used to film, I think, Magnum P.I.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. There you go with the mustache.
Yeah. His manager Higgins. He had two Dobermans named Zeus and Apollo.
Yeah.
I know my 80s TV.
Already. Yeah. Obama bought that house where they filmed in, and I went to the beach there a couple of weeks ago, and man, so nice.
That's when you got the trespassing charge that you called me a Dukes about.
No, because I will say this. Well, first of all beaches in Hawaii are public, so you can go there no matter if they're behind somebody's house or not. Secondly, he has a security person. Look at it. This is the coldest job in America. I wish I would have taken a picture. He has a security person that literally sits in a chair on the beach all day, and they just guard the back side of the property, make sure beachgoers don't go up and try to go inside the property. So this dude was sitting out there the whole time.
Where the hell you at, man?
Well, I'm needing to go.
Are you in the bathroom or something?
I gotta go let the blind down. I gotta go let the blind down. So y'all go ahead. Hold on, let me go let the blind.
I'll tell you what. We'll talk while you go let the blind down. Because you talking for 90 seconds, ain't on the screen. I'm like, man, you go to the bathroom. Hey, speaking of 80s TV, we got a message this morning. Rodney Henderson, he made a comment. He said, I just had a convo with my baseball coaches the other day. We got to get this cloud off the team like Schlepp Rock. I told y'all Schlepp Rock was the real thing. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe. Look, Unc ain't gonna steal your own on no damn TV. That just ain't gonna happen. There's slep rocks out there. Get the slep rocks out your life, man.
Man.
Dukes, how you feeling this Friday morning, this Friday afternoon in the ATL?
Man, I'm great, man. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday, the temperature dropped about 30 degrees in 24 hours, so it was kind of cold.
Oh,
it was crazy, right? All that wind.
Yeah, same thing in the SIP, man. It just went from like 70 to 40 for no damn reason.
Man, the bottom fell out that thing. So, but nah, shoot, man. So Cam got a little track meet later on. I'm gonna go check him out at Landmark and shoot, man. That's it, man.
Nice. Good luck, Cam, out there, man. Tell him run fast, run like the dog chasing him.
Man, you know what? It's funny because he hate track spikes. So he want to run in his regular shoes, man. So we've been going back and forth about that all week. I'm like, bro, they call them track spikes for a reason. He was like, that they don't make me no faster. I'm like, bro, listen, trust me.
You can't feel it, but yes, they do.
They don't make you slower either.
No,
if
exactly.
anything they're gonna do it, they're gonna make you faster. They sure they're gonna make you slower. You need that grip to push off.
Yeah, man. I'm already, and to keep you on the balls of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he gonna run them track spikes. So you see Cam, you see some pictures of Cam frowning later on my Instagram. It's probably because he got them track spikes on.
Hey, Dukes, let me tell you what I was going to tell you before the show started. Like a lot of times, y'all be thinking we late, but we meet up in what's called the green room before we press the live button, and we get to running our mouths and look up. Damn, 10 minutes done went by. We're like, damn, what we doing? So this morning, I was about to tell Dukes something, Chico something. I said, no. Let me wait and tell y'all in front of the world.
Oh,
it happens a lot of times, Dukes. And they ain't knocking down because I got some day ones. But there's a lot of times, Dukes, we put so much value and so much emphasis on day ones. Oh, man, that's my day one. That's my this. That's my that. I've been knowing them 20, 30, 40, 50 years, whatever the case may be. Man, it's the day ones that literally you only know one day that can really change your life. When you get to adulthood and God done bless you to be in places and put you in positions you never thought of, and you get to networking with people, man, them people are bringing just as much, as not more, to your life than somebody you done known 20, 30 years. So shout out to my day ones from West Jackson, but my day ones, like barely known them today, man. Dukes and Chico, man, we are really changing each other's lives, man. Don't y'all forget that. Just because you ain't known somebody as long as enough to break no church window with them, don't mean they ain't add value to their life. It ain't about time, it's about depth. That's what I was going to tell you before the show started.
Man, I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate both of y'all, because at the end of the day, this platform allows me to be myself in a way I couldn't be anywhere else. So, and even when you talk about being yourself, it's like, man, some days it just ain't the day. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah. But what I will say,
the other day wasn't your day.
Man, that it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't the day. But what I say is this: even from that, the mentorship that came behind it, just fellowship and mentorship that come behind them days, because that, well, like you said, in the green room, we talked about the things that were going on with me personally that day. Before I even stepped on it, I'm like, hey, bro, hey, it's been one of them days, dog. And to be able to get that fellowship and that mentorship as far as how to handle situations in a real way that don't have nothing to do with sports, that means the world to me, man. So I want to say I appreciate y'all too.
Yeah, yes,
well,
sir.
I guess since we're giving out appreciations,
you
can give a high five to Unc and a high five to Dukes. Appreciate you, brethrens, for being able to, like when you said be yourself. I was watching Cat Williams last night after Unc said he was trying to watch it through text, so I ended up watching it. And Cat Williams said something. He said the question was, the first time you got paid for doing comedy, how was that? And Cat said, well, I went on stage as a youngster and I won this contest and they paid me $25. And the host was like, oh, they paid you and you caught the bug right then. He was like, no, I got paid to be myself. And I was like, oh, okay. This is where it's at right here, to get paid to be yourself. I ain't got to go on there and do no, what do you call it, slap shoeing or soft shoeing. I ain't have to go on there and do nothing crazy. I went on there and I was myself and I got paid. So that's what this is. We're building something from nothing, and we're being ourselves. And I think we'll definitely reap the benefits from it. And like Coach Prime said, you're going to reap what you sow. So we're sowing these seeds right now. We're putting them out there. We're watering it. We're putting them in the sun, literally, as you saw the sun coming through the window. So we're gonna grow this thing, and we appreciate everybody out there rocking with us, supporting us.
Your hair looked much harder in the sun, so you want to keep your blind down because it really like right now in that dark room, it looked like it got some texture and softness to it. But when you had that sun up, I can see the brickology. Hey, we got two things, Chico. One, we got a super chat, but one, we got a comment.
He ain't lying.
I want to go to comment first because it shows you the brilliance of the chat. Larry Williams says, Chico, you not sitting in the middle. Who you high-fived on your left?
Y'all watching too hard now, dog. It's just figure. Goodness gracious.
Then we got a super chat. Let me pull up this super so I can see it. Big Beach Franklin with the $5 super chat.
Big beat. Oh, no.
Appreciate that. I know this is the morning run, but Duke and Unc, you tell me, since Yella got pinched with CP, that's Coach Prime, every release must be the money 2.0. I've been waiting. Y'all tell me. Let me tell you this about my man, Deion Sanders, my friend, Coach Prime. He don't run from friendships just because somebody going through a patch or something. Matter of fact, he runs towards them. You look at like his relationships with the Pac-Man Jones over the years and folks like that, working with Lil Wayne to help him get a pardon when he was down and people were running from him. Like Coach Prime ain't built to, oh man, you going through something, we ain't friends no more. I've been to Coach Prime's house and Nate Nunez pulled up, and while Coach Prime went around, he said, man, you don't understand. When the world abandoned me, that brother used to drive to prison, come see me.
Wow.
Like it was people I've been knowing all my life. You know, we just talked about day ones, and they didn't lift a finger. And without him posting it, without him telling people, he would drive and come see me on a regular basis. And so to answer your question, Big Beats, I don't think the relationship is going to change or something, particularly when something is an allegation and a charge. You know, we got a court system, a judicial system, but the Coach Prime I know, when he with you, he with you.
Right.
He ain't lying.
7-figure hitter way back since '89. All right.
And I'm gonna whoop your ass if our copyright get flagged. Somebody must be the money. What about our damn money? Playing other people. Get your boy, dude.
I am not responsible for the comments made by Uncle Neely. No, we'll be good. We good on that. You ain't got to worry about the monetization or copyright on that. We should be good. Appreciate the comment.
You knew when to cut it off.
And
I tell you one thing. Right. Now one thing. What I will say about Chico, he gonna tell you about some money that ain't there yet. He gonna He's
coming up in the headphones. Guess what we have?
Just
for you guys.
Look, hey, the same way he told me. He told me, he's like, yeah, man, you know, all my super chats for the month gonna go to you, Dukes.
Man, why are we bringing up old stuff?
How yesterday old?
Man,
I'm bringing up old stuff. Now King Dave Cartel, Salty Vet.
Yeah.
Now you want to get
everybody else, Shirley Kimball up in this thing. Sabrina Blankenship.
Chico is a master deflector now. He's a master. He gonna get out of jail.
No. There can be no tumble. Now everybody out there. Uncle Neely put on his Instagram. Now he's winning in the tournament that we have going on. Yeah. Brag.
We had right at 100 brackets, and good old Uncle Neely is tied in first place with 8 other folks. There's 8 of us with the same record. Let me get some of them shout outs. Let me get them names. D. Wilson, Uncle Neely, Gerardo Ramos. Team Leontine, K. Will from Albany, Georgia, and the 504 all leading right now. We're going to see what happens as the day goes on. But we tied for number 1, and Chico's 50. Yeah, he way toward the bottom. And plus Chico picked Kansas, and they went out in the first round, so his bracket only going to get worse.
I also picked Auburn, too. I did have 2 brackets.
I remember what y'all saw that one. That one's still alive. We'll see how you go.
So why you ain't mention that one then? Why you mention the one
because it was your job to mention? Why the hell? Look, my Chico.
So quick, dog.
Chico, let me help you out. Let me help you out, Chico, because the chat done figured it out. You ain't figured it out. My job is to kick you. My job ain't to help you. Like you help your damn self.
Y'all see that? He admitted it. It's on record right here, guys. Goodness gracious.
Why ain't you say nothing good about me? That's not my role to say something good about you.
Lord
Chico,
have mercy.
Chico, can
What's
you put
up,
me in the
BiggDogg?
middle?
Put you in the middle?
Yeah. I want,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
there we go. So I'm gonna be
I
just like
don't
this.
want to be next to that cloud no way. Appreciate that,
I'm
dude.
gonna be
Oh,
just
good.
like this.
You better get over that. That way I can't reach you with the jab.
I slapped the other shit.
Chuck.
Don't hold me back, Duke. Duke, don't hold me back.
You ain't gonna want to these, Chuck.
Don't hold me back.
Whoa.
Keep on talking. I'm gonna come over there, Chuck.
Yeah, let me get it.
Keep on talking. I'm gonna come over.
Yeah, you better get him back.
All right,
They
y'all.
treat
We
Chico like the
put y'all
redhead
outside like this. There we go. There we go.
Damn shame.
Chico
Hey,
gonna hold it
Chad,
down.
just joined us on the morning run. We do have Coach Michael Pollock who's joining us. He's finishing up
Coach Pollock.
a meeting, and he's going to join us. So stay tuned for that. Got over 200 watching us live in the place to be on this Friday morning. As we say on the morning run, it's morning somewhere. Duke, have you been watching the tournament?
A little bit. So I did get a chance to see Will Wade pull off that magic trick once again before he heads to NC State. Man, when you talk about a gangster coach, Will Wade is going like, man, when the feds came knocking at everybody, Will Wade said, "Hey man, I don't care what you got me saying. I ain't do it." And guess what? They never got nothing on him. They suspended him. He leaves. He goes to McNeese State. He builds a program out. Got a win in the NCAA tournament, and they were expecting for him to lose, and he would be going to NC State right now. But he got business to handle. So shout out to Coach Will Wade, aka the Gangster Wade.
And shout out to the team manager with the only team manager in college basketball with an NIL, the brother who be bringing them out. He ain't a brother.
Oh man,
he be a little man who be bringing them out with the boom box.
Yeah.
He got 2 NIL deals: Buffalo Wild Wings and somebody else, man.
Hey, man.
I think he got one coming from the morning run.
He ain't lying. We need to have him on the show,
we
man.
need a sound man.
No, for sure.
Yeah, for certain we need a sound man. We
No.
need
no, I hear what you said. No, Uncle Neely, you slid out with it. We got a sound man.
We don't have a consistent sound man.
Hey, Chico, he got me on that. Hey, slick, man.
Hey, Duke said, "Oh, for sure." I was like, "Damn, Duke just elbowed me too, dog."
And he asked to be in the middle so he could get you. You thought he would come to the middle to keep the peace. He wanted some gold.
I couldn't even say that. Fella. Damn.
Hey,
Chico, my bad, man.
Chico, you know how you play. You know how you play in ball out in the hood on the blacktop. It's 5-on-5, maybe 3-on-3. And two dudes get to going there a little too much. You know if something happened the game in. So they okay, man, let's switch. I got it. Let's switch. And so you thinking you finna get less fouls hit on you. He come over there. He in the back of the head too.
He fouled even more. Lord have mercy.
Oh man.
That's crazy, man.
And the man singing the for the sound, man. I did not see that one coming. God, please. My bad, Chico.
Oh no, you missed this. You missed this, dude. You missed this last night.
Gonna bring up old stuff again, dog. Here we go. Coach Pollock, we waiting on you, Coach Pollock. Come on in this thing, Coach, please.
we in the green room talking, and the sound man is me, Chico, and the sound man. And like I told y'all before, now Shock G and Humpty Hump in the same meeting is the same person. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's me, Chico, and the sound man. And the sound man say, "Man, you know so crazy. This whole time it's been working, but I had it hooked up to the wrong part of my computer, so that's why y'all ain't been hearing it."
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He said this whole time he had it hooked up wrong.
Chico?
It happens, man. So y'all telling me y'all ain't anyway.
It happens. Chico, my brother. I got you, dog.
But I just want you to know this. I want y'all to know this now. You got to work the math of it. The morning run is 3 times a week. And when this happen for 5 weeks, that's 15 times. That ain't one time. That ain't one time. It's one thing, but it's 15 times.
Stall him out, Debo.
Come on, man.
Come on now, dog.
Man,
come on, man.
Damn shame, man. Damn shame what y'all doing to the dog.
Dog, you got a super chat, BiggDogg Chico. We're gonna let you read it. Put you on the spot. Go ahead.
We got a super chat. Let me see.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Do you think Dukes? He actually says Duke. Do you think schools will fully embrace? I think the transfer portal and drop high school recruiting. Neely, salute on adding bird's eye view to the new and the new coach.
Nah. I mean, I think the transfer portal is you're gonna see more schools do like what you see Colorado doing, which is basically recruiting out of the portal because that's the fastest way to get guys who, have already played. But then on the outside of that, nah. I mean, because high school recruiting is too important. And even right now, Colorado still recruits high school guys, but you just get the guys who they feel like they can play now because they're able to. But outside of that, now I think I don't think you ever fully get rid of high school recruiting.
Dukes, I got a slightly different take, but I'm going to end up where you are because what you said at the end is the most important thing. It's never going to go away because it is a pipeline, and you do have jujus out there. So, like, it's never going to go away. But let me tell Big Dog this. It's not no fluke that I'm doing well in this tournament. I watch a lot of college basketball. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even know Coach Prime if it wasn't for college basketball. Pretty Tony, chief of staff, is a basketball guy as well. Like that's where we first got into sports, is basketball. And the more and more I attend college games or I sit there and look at rosters, the one thing you see less and less of is the name position in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went to a women's game back in February. Both teams, neither one of them had a person on the team from a high school. Like they were all JUCO or had been to another college and transferred. And so one of the things I think it does, Dukes, and you're in the recruiting space way deeper than me, and I want to hear you and feel you out on it. One thing it says to me, man, right now and going forward, if you got a young person in your life and they get a scholarship offer, they better damn take it because that offer ain't worth nothing when the portal opens.
Man.
Because you may be the number 6 point guard in Mississippi on this day, but when the portal opens, you ain't the number 6 point guard no more because now you compete with people with experience.
Right.
And so the offer is really only valid the day it's offered because that's when you have value. When it used to be a time, Deuce, that you could sit back 11th, 12th grade and just stack up offers and decide. They start going away now because when the portals open up and now that JUCO don't count against you no more, I think you're going to see less and less players on high school players on teams. Not that it's going to go completely away. That will never happen because there's still talent there. However, experience will trump talent most of the time.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that you got some coaches who are more comfortable recruiting high school guys. And I think it's gonna be like based on the coach. Because some guys want to get you so early that when you become ready to play, that there's certain things they can do to you or say to you, or they can coach you in a certain way because you've come up in their program. And you got some guys who just believe in their coaching ability no matter where you are. So that means you could be at JUCO, you could be at high school, you could be at another college, you could be D2, you could be D3. It don't matter because I'm gonna coach you up to where you are. And I think that's probably going to be the biggest difference. And the high school kids got to go somewhere. So that's the only reason I'm like, is they, even the transfer portal only happens from high school kids who went somewhere. Now I think, but to your point, I think the big dogs are going to be the ones that say, you know what, we don't have to take the top. It may go from the top 300 getting NIL deals 250 and better to maybe that top 100, and then the other 200 having to go prove it somewhere else before those big dog schools are ready to come in. The Auburns who have the NIL cachet, the Ohio States, the Texas A&Ms, they were like, shoot, man, we might as well go get a proven commodity.
Yeah, and I really think that one of the backhanded blessings of this is the HBCU space is going to get better as it relates to high school talent. Because here's a couple of things going to happen even on the NIL space, Big Dog and Dukes. When you truly have this congressional judicial fight settle and become the law of the land where schools have to do revenue sharing, well, that means just because you're on the team, you've about to have a baseline compensation. So like right now in the NIL space, everybody don't get something. Everybody don't have an NIL value. Well, when revenue sharing fully becomes the law of the land, everybody gonna get something. So you look at schools like a Colorado or a Georgia, Alabama, every player gonna be getting like 90 grand a year, just period. You know,
Period.
basketball probably about 110 because there's less of them, you know. And so now NIL is not going to have that major importance in recruiting that they say it has right now. It's going to be an additive, don't get me wrong. It's going to be still special, but it won't be the catch-all, end-all thing. So what happens to those guys right out of high school that may not be 5 stars, but are 3 and 4, and you know these bigger teams don't want them because of lack of experience and a lack of desire to coach up? Well, they're gonna still go D1.
Right.
They're gonna be at places, you know, like your Jackson State, your Tennessee State, your UABs, your mid majors. And so I think that product across the board is gonna get more competitive in the years to come.
Man, I just talked to Teddy Keaton, Coach Teddy Keaton at Clark Atlanta University, and there was a guy that he recruited when he was at Allen. That he said I couldn't get this guy to pick up the phone for me. Had LSU, Texas, had all these. He loved him as a player, but I always thought he was undersized and that he would end up going lower than his offers. Well, all those offers went away after an injury, and he didn't grow any. And now, you know, he gets to a situation where he's in a transfer portal. And Coach Keaton says, a year ago, I would have had to take him. But with this new ruling, he said, dudes, I might have to hold off on this kid for right now and just see what I can get. He said, what's that doing? That's taking a guy who was previously being recruited by Texas and LSU's. Now you may see this guy at a D3 level where there was no way for them to get that type of talent without that type of talent having an arrest or something crazy. This kid ain't got no arrest.
I remember those days.
Yeah, he just had a couple of bad breaks. But now, to your original point, the importance of accepting that offer when you get it. And I'm not saying you have to, but you really have to be cognizant and aware of what your recruiting status is. Because if you overplay it, it could go bad for you in a heartbeat. And not to say D3 football is necessarily bad, but when you go from being able to be on a roster and making $90,000 to basically being somewhere that doesn't have those same type of amenities or that type, or even the compensation that comes along with it, every decision is important.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you this: there's a yin and a yang, you know, to all of this. You know, I talked about how this is help HBCUs, and I really believe it will going down the road. What is really also going to help too is JUCOs, because now with that time not counting, like the revenue sharing is going to steer a lot of people, you know, toward one path, because there's going to be more dollars at a smaller, bigger school, if that makes sense. You know, you got small schools, but you got the bigger schools amongst the smalls. And then you got the JUCOs coming there, because now with JUCO not counting against your eligibility, that's 2 years of experience, 2 years of playing, 2 years of film, 2 years of showing that you a dog worthy of making $90,000 a year just to be on the roster, excluding NIL. That pipeline is going to open up tremendously as well. Now, the only caution I have about that to the young people out there, to the parents in the sound of my voice, JUCO ain't for everybody, man.
JUCO ain't for everybody.
No, it's not.
It's not for everybody. That's a life. That's a life. It's you know, I've had some people who were good at baseball that I managed, and they were trying to figure out, should they go right into Major League Baseball or go, you know, into college. And this is before NIL stuff. And I would tell the parents, I said, man, you got to understand about baseball when you're 17, 18, 19 years old, decide to go pro. You're on a bus in Alabama and Mississippi, you know, barnstorming going to games. You spend in multiple sixes. You know, this is not the professional baseball you think it is. You know, and if you're not built for that and willing to endure that for a couple of years, man, you need to go to college and see if your football coach will let you play baseball too. Because after you done matured and growed up some, I mean, and your parents know their kids. Do you want to put your child on a bus? He's 17 years old, and everybody else on the bus 26, and they driving from Clinton, Mississippi to Hoover, Alabama to play a baseball game to stand. Like, everybody ain't built for that. And it's the same thing with you. People think it's, you know, this path because they think they're looking at the glitz of it. But if you ain't built to hold that road, man, don't pick up that rate.
Lying. Because you made exactly what I was going to say, Unc. I was going to compare it to being in the minor leagues as opposed to being in the MLB, because you have to do all that traveling. It's not glamorous. There's no 5-star, 4-star hotels like you would even at a mid-major. Up until the Power Fours you'll be staying at. So it's a different lifestyle. I was going to ask Dukes this, though, and even you, Unc. if you're a recruit nowadays, like I have some guys back home and in the Montgomery area, and they're good athletes, but right now they only have offers from, let's say, like Kennesaw State, Appalachian State, Memphis, UAB, Troy State, things like that. They have offers like that. Do you think that if their goal is to go Power 4, should they go just take those scholarships, try to go the JUCO route, or hold out to try to get one of those Power 4 offers in the future? What do you think they should do? And they're senior coming up. Hold on, Dukes, you're on mute. Let me unmute you. You on mute, Dukes. There you go.
I say based on the time of year it is and what's going on, like right now, visit season is coming up. And if visit season, you don't have those invites for those big visits, then you need to go take the ones that you have. And then you find a school that you want to go to, and then you commit somewhere. So that way you have a mutual interest with someone where you can build that relationship just in case you do end up going there. If there's someone who they know that, you're getting interest from a SEC or you're getting interest from Colorado, but they haven't pulled the trigger, you got to take care of yourself. What they say, a bird in the hand is worth what? 2 in the bushes. So you know what you have at that time. And the reason that's important is because let's say that offer never comes and these other teams still have to find 105 people for their roster and 25 to 30 people in each class. Well, we can't wait on you. So you need to go ahead and make that commitment during the season of commitment. And you just have to understand where you are. January, February, you don't have to commit. March, April, you don't have to commit. When it starts getting into the summertime, you need to start looking at places. And then they say, well, if I commit to a smaller school, one of these big schools not going to recruit me. Let me tell you something. Nobody is more self-aware and self-confident than a Power 4 coach that wants a player that's in a group of 5 or D2. They're going to say, where's he committed to? Anytime I talk to a coach about a player that says, who's he got? Who does he have? Where is he committed? And then from there, they'll say, like, nah, this kid is committed to UAB or Arkansas State, but we'll go get him. And so I think
everybody want to believe they can take somebody woman.
Yeah, for sure. And especially if you feel like they're not on your level.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Literally. Shout out to Salty Vet. Salty Vet says, he's a constant viewer of the program and makes a lot of comments in the chat. We appreciate you, Salty Vet. Salty Vet says, I went to JUCO route way back when. Long bus trips to every game. Hey, man, look, I'm in Mississippi, born and raised. We probably got more JUCOs per capita anywhere in the nation. And you're exactly right, Salty Vet. Like, it is what it is. It's just going to be what it is. If it's you, do it. If it ain't you, don't even try to convince yourself, I get used to it. No, the hell you won't.
Let me tell you what I never got used to either. I was coaching at a small college in my hometown. Like I told you, Concordia College, that Concordias are across the nation. But there was one in my hometown, and I was coaching the wide receivers there. And after the season was over, they needed someone to help coach volleyball. I have nothing. No experience in volleyball, right? Other than coming out here in Hawaii and watching it. So they needed somebody to coach. They had a teacher coach. She had no experience in sports. So she knew me personally. She said, Chico, would you please come help me with these volleyball girls? Come do something. I said, I don't know nothing about no volleyball.
Girls.
No, come on, dog. This college young grown man. I said, I don't know nothing about no volleyball. She said, just come help me get them in shape, Chico. You know football. I said, all right, bet. I went over there to help get them in shape. Next thing you know, I'm having to drive the team to Jackson, Mississippi for a ball game, right? On this, 12-passenger van?
Yeah.
Uncle Neely, we almost didn't make the trip, and we almost didn't make it back. And that was the last time I drove a bus full of college students.
Y'all must have stopped at the Iron Skillet right there off I-20.
Man, I don't think we stopped anywhere. We got the hell on back. We stopped at the gas station. They got the hell on back. But I knew then.
They weren't for you.
Life is not for me, dog.
Yeah.
No.
And look, I promise y'all, I know that my co-hosts get what I'm saying, and from the comments, some in the chat too. This is not no diss. Like, I love JUCO. JUCO is an excellent path to the workforce. Like, job training is an excellent path to college. But however, it's it's like anything else in life. You got to make sure you're making a decision that you can hold up for, because it ain't what it looked like in the brochures when you get there.
It's not for everybody. Facts on facts. But that JUCO route
before Buc-ee's, the Iron Skillet, truck stop food.
Truck stop food. Ugh. Unless you're real hungry. I done got
Man.
bougie out here. That's what y'all saying. I done got bougie. I don't like no truck stop food no more.
I don't know what you got out there in Hawaii. I mean, you
maybe not truck stop food, but man, I ain't gonna lie to you, the gas station food in Atlanta going crazy right now.
That's all we got in this gas station food. Is the best chicken you ever had.
Yeah, crunchy chicken.
You just got to share it with the rodents at nighttime and the roaches in the daytime, don't you?
Yeah, you done got bougie. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't eat Waffle House?
Cause you know damn well
I haven't seen the Waffle House in years.
Mama's kitchen tonight and seen that tile on the counter moving. It was something up under.
All right.
Cornbread ain't got legs, but you still ate that cornbread even though it was moving early.
Larry Williams.
Y'all hear this? What Larry Williams said. Oh, not in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all get in the chat so we can know your names and stuff. Yeah, y'all know your names and know who's in the chat with us. Y'all join the conversation. That's the whole point of this show when we go live. You join the conversation right next to the flame. Chico, you eat kava? Drink kava. And it's spelled with a K. Shout out to all my Usos and my Samoan brothers out there on the kava juice. Let's see here. Where we going next? Where we going next?
Go back on comment. Smugglers KB lost a scrimmage at JUCO and Chico. Like, if you're gonna read out loud where everybody hear or read in your head, don't do both.
All right, well, you go ahead. Read it, Unc. That's on you.
Oh, this looks challenging. You go right ahead.
No, you go ahead and try to read it, Unc. You go ahead and try to read it, Unc.
Smugglers KB says lost a scrimmage at JUCO and coach got us back to the gym and was running, carrying bricks. Like, why you just got 30 bricks lying around for a whole basketball team? Because y'all gonna get this work?
That's why.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard some horror stories about JUCOs, man. As far as like, I just heard one the other day they were talking about a kid was talking about how they had to run from the amount of running they had to do, like almost unsafe running. I forgot what school he was at, but but even like when I was in school, the early 2000s and the 90s, man, JUCOs is where a lot of your favorite players and favorite teams, especially in the Power Four conferences, were made up of JUCO.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. That was a big thing here, man. For decades in Mississippi, a kid would say not get recruited, by say a HBCU or a mid-major, and he would go to JUCO, and the next time you see him, he playing for Auburn.
Man,
out of Simpson County. Next time you see him, he playing for Alabama, playing for Nebraska, and he out of Mississippi.
Dude, you could probably name a few of them that played at Auburn that's from JUCO or a small school.
Man, Auburn made a living in Holmes, and I'm gonna tell you why. It was a Tommy Tuberville connection because he was at Ole Miss getting players from Mississippi. So he just he kept recruiting. Independence. No, is that Kansas?
I think that is in Kansas. Holmes is in Mississippi.
I know Holmes.
Yeah. Northwest.
Northwest. Meridian.
Yeah, Meridian. Yep. There's a lot of talent go to those.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely, man. Let's see here. Bronny James. Didn't he just go off last night?
Yeah, was 17? Dropped 17 on their ass?
17 if you're from the South. 17 points.
Yeah, 17.
In the absence of 4 top scores for the Lakers, but LeBron had a chance, or Bronny had a chance to do his thing freely. It seemed like it was like he wasn't, holding anything back. He wasn't worried about, do I need to pass it to him? He was like, man, I'm playing basketball, and even if Giannis is guarding me, I'm going to try to cook him. So shout out to Bronny James, 17 points, career high.
Man, do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, Chico. I know why we discussing it because he's LeBron James Jr., but I'm addressing this to the haters out there. This has got to be the most 55th pick discussed dude in the history of the NBA. Like, it's plenty of people under him that, as in went before him, got drafted way before him, ain't put up 17 yet, ain't put up 7 yet. But yet somehow this guy gets criticized, and just blasted for any little thing or anything that don't even look right. And I think we be forgetting where the spot he got picked in. And so even for the folks who saying he took opportunity somewhere, it's people in front of him that took his opportunity. If you look at the score, like he should have went higher than 55 based on performance.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I had to stay with you. I had to stay with you right there for a minute and see where you were going with that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect from the 55th pick in the draft, year one? when you got guys who were drafted in the top 10 ain't scored a damn bucket.
Wait, now you just lost me again. Now, are you saying he's supposed to be doing this, or is it no surprise that he's doing this, or just why are we discussing him?
I'm saying all of that and then some. Why does this guy, other than who his daddy is, get the criticism he gets when there are people who are drafted way before him have yet to accomplish what he's accomplished? That's what the criticism should be. Where's that guy that got picked number 30 who ain't scored a bucket?
There you go.
That's what y'all need to be dogging out. Y'all dogging out a guy who got picked 55th for scoring 17.
Exactly. And this guy doesn't he have the top selling jersey? Also, Bronny look that up. I think he has a top selling jersey.
He did right after the draft. He did right after the draft. I don't know about now.
Killing. So yeah, you're right though, man. Why are we not criticizing those guys? Number 1, 2, 3, all those top picks who's barely even putting up numbers. What's the kid name from the Wizards? Sorry, is he playing ball? Dukes?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, so you know that's a soft spot for me because he was the guy that I wanted the Hawks to draft.
Yeah, I thought the Hawks were gonna get him too.
He came out and said he did not want to go to Atlanta. Which you can't blame him. But sorry.
He must not like hot wings.
Yeah,
and he went to the Wizards?
Huh? He went, yeah, man. It was it's somebody from the Hawks organization that works with the Wizards now. So they wanted to make sure that he got to that spot. And then his agent had a good relationship with that guy. So but Sar did have a couple of good months where he was averaging about a double-double like around January, February. Like 9 and 8, but nothing like, groundbreaking. We ain't talking about like, oh, he was going off for 25. Sar may not have scored 17. If he ain't scoring much more than that.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd averaging 4 points a game. He went number 3.
And he was in the G League for some time too.
For a long time, the majority of the year. Like he's been two-way the whole time.
Right. Yeah, so hey, he
was
touted as one of the best shooters in the draft.
I mean, we just got to keep it a buck. Now, if LeBron James ain't his daddy, then it probably don't go the way that it went. But LeBron James is his daddy. And if you LeBron James, what would you do? Like, I'm not fit to sit up here and act like, why we gonna act like, oh, it's not. Man, you know how many jobs that people done got because this my partner, this my son, this my that.
And it's the same thing that Shador is going through, right? The criticism because of who his daddy is. So
I'm not gonna say it's exactly the same because Shador is a much better quarterback than Bronny is basketball player. So there's a little difference there. Yeah. But I see what you're saying. But I say this, Dukes. LeBron James been in the league 20 years. Let's make the league Waffle House. If you've been working at Waffle House 20 years and you can't get your kid a job, you done wasted your damn 20 years.
It's crazy.
Like if you work at Waffle House for 20 years and you got a child that can halfway cook and you can't get him on, you done wasted 20 damn years of your life.
And you don't see and ain't nobody gonna be protesting and saying, "Look, James Jr. shouldn't be back there cooking. That was somebody else's job."
Yeah. If you worked at UPS 20 years, and you can't get your cousin hired, what kind of damn employee you been for 20 years?
You've been an employee. That's the point. That's the whole point of being an employee. You know what I'm saying? A lot of employees can't do that because they're working at the job that they have no ownership in.
And then what gets me now, let's flip this thing. I start with the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't never known or heard or said something that Stephen Jones done said that makes him qualified for the job. He ain't with the Cowboys other than he's Jerry's son, but we don't say nothing about that. Chico, a Laker, ain't never said about Jenny Buss's qualifications to own the team.
No, now, it's understandable.
When white daddies do it to white sons, we ain't got nothing to say.
Got nothing to say.
We got another episode.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care what color it is, but the point is, you still ain't saying nothing until it's a LeBron looking person or a Coach Prime looking person. You feel what I'm saying? Waffle House nepotism. You scared?
Yeah,
I don't think I never thought I would see them 3 words together. Right. That's a good one.
I done seen Waffle House and crack, Waffle House and fight, Waffle House and roaches. I ain't never seen Waffle House and nepotism.
That was good.
You ain't never seen Waffle House and 32 teeth either. All right, next subject. Let's see. Out here with them truths. Talk that
Bubba,
talk.
KB.
Let me see. Are we gonna bring on Coach Pollock or
Is he in? Is he in the green
let me
room?
see. No, he's not. I ain't know if you sent the
He
link
said
yet.
he said it was once he got out that meeting, he was coming on. So
Okay. Well, no rush. It's all good, Coach Pollock. Whenever you come on the morning run, we appreciate it. Come on, take this jog with us, get in that shape. Do y'all be jogging or y'all be fast walking like the old women? Which one y'all do?
Fast walking. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap you down, boy. My knee and my hip, over with.
But you sound like Cheddar Sharp. Like you been.
Lakers are fine.
Rich Black put this up there. Let's see here. Where we want to go? Let me see. Colorado football.
Dukes, while Chico run point and figure where you're gonna pass it next. Last night on Uncle Chico live, it reminded me what he said running. Chico told the story. He said out there playing shirts and skins, he took his shirt off, and somebody said, Chico got titties. And he got mad. He said it scarred him for life.
Oh man.
Chico was out the box last night, y'all. Like Chico was on one.
No, what, man? Nah, that was true though. You remember those times when you realize, oh damn, I might be okay. I'm getting chunky now, because back in the day in the project, you walk around or run around playing with your shirt off, like it's nothing.
Yeah. Shirt tucked into your shorts at the back. Like,
man, that one day somebody said Chico got titties. It hurt, just like Dukes said on the channel one time. I was like, man, he just took me back 35 years ago, dog. Damn. Chico out here showing his. You said Chico here showing his titties.
Oh, yeah. How many episodes you pulled your shirt up? Yeah, he still did.
I was like, oh no.
What?
It took me back to Project Blacktop.
Yeah, man.
That damn Chico.
Back in the day, that happened right by the church window that I busted out too. But that's in a whole another.
And you don't see the connectivity to this. You don't see God. I tell you something.
That's
Color Purple. God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Duke, what was your top? What's your top French fry from last night, real quick, Duke? What's your top French fry? Just your top French fry of all time.
Chick-fil-A or McDonald's.
Okay, both of those was mentioned last night. I just wanted to get you in on that thing.
Aretha Bird, we wasn't on Dukes last night. What we say about Dukes? We said something about Chuck Bishop. We talked behind his back. I don't know something about
Chico
Dukes.
started it though. Look at that, man. Look, knowing damn well.
That's all good. I got one for Chico.
Oh no, I know what it was.
Oh, here he go.
We were laughing about it. Chico did start it. We were laughing about that rough night you had when you were swinging back. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I took up for Dukes though.
Yeah, no. I'm saying you didn't start it in a negative way. You started the conversation. Like we were talking about what happened, but it wasn't coming at him.
Right.
Oh.
No, I
just
ain't
saying that ATL came out that joke. Like,
that's all I said. I said you can't play with nobody ATL. You from Fayetteville or Fayette County or wherever else. You can't do that.
And then we went.
I know that myself. I know you can't do that.
Yeah, because I said my Cartier is fake for real. Like I can't show you my seat.
And that's why I said, yeah,
my seat done fell off.
Hey, I tell you what.
By Zeus Network shades on. Okay, Reef. That was all right. That was borderline right there, Reef. You got to come with something better. Come on, go back in the bag and come with something better a little bit, Reef. A little bit
it went by. Somebody said you don't do no pre-production. You just here to go live.
Oh yeah, that was Big B. That was Big B said.
Hey, look. So now for real talk, man. Salty Vet sent me a good question with some good stats. And I got to make sure that's what it says since 1925. And I'm trying to see where if I notice anything different. Since 1925, the New York Giants have only had one African American quarterback play for the Giants.
And that was I see his face.
You could Google it too while you got your hand up. Put your hand on your keyboard.
Man, what was that dude name?
Type.
He played with the Ravens too, I think. Do you have it on there, Dukes? Do you have his name?
Oh, you talking about Tyrod Taylor?
No,
Tyrod Taylor did play for the
Tyrod was the only one though, right? I was thinking about
Tyrod Taylor played for the Giants.
I don't know that.
Let me see.
Oh, we gotta look that up. Let me see.
Yeah. Geno Smith was Jets. I don't think he was Giants.
Gino played with the Giants for a minute too.
Oh, did he?
Okay,
Did he play
Tyrod
for-
played for the Giants. Let me see.
Quincy Carter, no regular season. Tommy Maddox, no. How they gonna have Jared Lorenzen on here? He ain't black. So Geno Smith, Tyrod Taylor.
What's two? But
I was thinking about. I forget his
them
name.
two that
He
I
played
know.
with the Ravens too. Okay.
But
That's
now
the
what
two
he was
that
getting at is,
TPC said too.
well, even if we don't have the exact numbers, what Salty Vet was getting at is you haven't seen a ton of African American quarterbacks with the Giants, and do we think that the Giants would draft them? I think they would. Just
Yeah,
based
I
on
think they would too. I get the historical nature of it. But at this point, the times have changed so much as it relates to the numbers, not people's feelings or perceptions. As it relates to the numbers of productivity, I think the opportunity is there now more than ever. To the point that it's not even being discussed. It's like the racial aspect of it is not being discussed. Maybe at home in the hot tub, but not at the building, because you see what happened when they discussed Saquon Barkley in the building. They won't have Hard Knocks back in there no more.
No.
Yeah, you ain't lying. So Chico was scared for his life near the church, where he threw a rock and busted the window. It was a brick. Then later in life, he chose to drop out of Bible college because they wanted him to attend classes. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha, ha, ha.
UAB, get you a Bible. Chico, speaking of the brick, because stained glass has like that melted metal holding the different colors and frames together. Did the brick go in the church, or did it bust the window and fall back outside?
Hey, shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. Will be
Did
in my
the brick
hometown
go
of Selma,
in the
Alabama,
church?
March 21st.
Did the brick
That's
go
today,
in
right?
the church?
I'm sure it went in the church, because I threw that thing hard, and I played baseball as a child, so I knew what time it was.
A strong ass nigga gonna throw a brick. No, not a rock, a brick. It was the brick with the 3 holes in it. You had your fingers in the holes, like a bowling ball. Little evil
Man, it's a
bastard.
damn shame, man. Do y'all realize every time you bring up that story, my mind immediately goes past the story into when I was pulled into the house by my big mama and she whooped the hell out of us, dog.
Oh, now it's us. Who else got whooped?
It was me and my cousin Duke. I told you that. Duke, my big cousin, always put me up to some.
Did he
And
throw a brick?
not Duke's, but I got a real cousin named Duke, like I told you.
Oh, yeah,
And he
right.
betted
That's
me
right.
I wouldn't do it. He was like, I bet you won't throw it in there. And before he even got in there, out of his mouth, I had threw that thing. And before it hit the window, I was already crying because I knew what time it was.
Was it going in slow motion when it left your hand?
Is it in my mind? It was in slow motion. Every time I think about it, it was in slow motion. You ever watch a movie and think that the outcome is going to be different every time you watch it? Like, man, Ricky, just don't go to the store. Ricky, just don't go to the store.
Yeah.
And he goes to the store every time.
He could have went to the store. All he had to do is not pee. He stopped to pee.
Oh, you're right. He did.
He stopped to pee.
That's crazy.
Damn scratch off. Had he not pissed and didn't that scratch off, he'd have made it home. Now they
Or
would have
if
got
he-
his ass the next day though.
Or if he would have went, they probably would have changed their mind. Or if he would have went with
Then you
Cuba.
go to Aaron Rodgers shit, wishing the best on people.
Yeah, they probably would have. They probably would
Them
have went
shooters
around the
wasn't
corner.
gonna change their day, man.
They could have went around the corner and got smoked by some other gangsters, dog. Come on now. They could have drove around the corner, hit the wrong block, and they could have got shot. Wow, that could have been a different movie, a different outcome.
Maybe they done
alternate
changed.
ending.
You don't know Dukes.
That's
Maybe
crazy.
he's a different person now from since yesterday. And then
All right, so where y'all think Aaron Rodgers is going to end up at?
Information showing that he ain't changed.
Where is Aaron Rodgers going to end up at, guys? We debated
They
whether
say
he
talking
was
to the
gonna-
Steelers right now. Like
Yeah.
today, he was being with the Steelers.
Well, AB from Antonio Brown, the former Steeler, CTESPN said that you heard it here first. He will be a Steeler.
He ain't missed it. Now one thing, he don't miss a whole lot.
He hasn't missed a whole lot. And do you think he just have inside connections, or he just making these guesses and being right? And need to go play the lottery
Inside
somewhere.
connections, man. Like he's reached that status where people tell him stuff so he can leak it. Because it's credible and it helps or hinders negotiations either way, such as injuries, all kind of reports. Like, so it's inside information. He ain't making it up, but he also can't quote people because their jobs will be on the line.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's 1,000% probably the greatest receiver in the history of that franchise. And if he ain't act the way he acted, he probably is a first ballot Hall of Fame. Like,
that's so sad. That's so sad. He got at some point in his life, when he's sitting at the crib by himself, and as he says he's smoking or doing whatever he's doing, he has to reflect and think, dog, I forfeited about 30 million from the Raiders.
I gotta go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I know he had to reflect and realize he lost a lot of money with the Raiders acting the fool. He's out of work right now because of acting the fool.
But here's my pushback to that.
Yes, sir.
We have things that happen in life, right? And they leave such an indelible mark on us or the person we're observing that we can talk about it in terms of before this moment and after this moment. Example, Kanye West before his mama died, Kanye West after his mama died.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown before that hit in Cincinnati and Antonio Brown after that hit in Cincinnati. It's two different people. And I can't say what would be different with all kinds of certainty had that hit not happened. I can't say with all kinds of certainty what Kanye would be like right now if his mom was still alive. Because those two moments changed those two individuals and their trajectory.
Yeah.
That hit, like when you just look at AB's behavior, the nonsense, like before that moment, everything made sense. After that moment, nothing made sense. You know, it's like a true moment in his timeline. That dude just ain't been right, man. Right by our measurements.
Right.
Right by our expectations. And so I don't know if mentally he's even aware of what he did with the Raiders or what opportunities he squandered. I don't think he's in his right mind. I'm going to change that. I don't think he's in the mind he was before that hit happened.
That's sad at the end of the day that, you know, an event like that really changed, you know, his mindset, his outlook. I mean, I know football is a dangerous game. We all know that. Hell, Uncle Neely might say that's the reason why I'm on here talking the way I'm talking. Because I might be a part of CTESPN.
I think that brick bounced back out that window and hit you in the damn head. And you ain't yeah. But no, man, I'm just saying, you know, EI3 Moon, like, yeah, it's our expected measurement. Like, I can't say, but when I look at the NFL receiver, I have certain expectations and that were missed, but I'm not in it enough to say that truly 12 inches equals a foot in this situation. I just know that, man, it is different as he was before that hit like in the locker room as a player, and the kind of different that he is after that hit is two different kind of difference. Same thing with Kanye. Kanye was a little strange before his mama died, but he a whole lot of strange after she done died.
Well, I think a lot of people can end up like that. When their parents die, mama die, or something, they feel like, you know what? I ain't, like Dame Dad said, I have no fear now. My mom passed away, and I don't care about what people look at or think about me, because the person that I felt the most about and cared the most about is my mom. She's gone away now, so who cares what anybody else thinks? So a lot of people do crash out after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know,
shout out to him, man. Much love to him. I great receiver, great player, great athlete.
Oh, but shout out to AB. He did share and shout out Goonsville Clothing. He saw the promotion video that was out that featured myself, you, and a couple other guys wearing Goonsville, and he shared and liked that thing. So, you know.
Are you saying that proves he's sane or prove he crazy?
I was gonna say he might be crazy as in genius crazy.
Yeah.
Or just Goonville crazy.
Yeah, because you got it to be a goon, you got to be a little something wrong with you.
You gotta be a little
something wrong with you, whichever way you measure it.
That's why Unc is the poster child for Goonsville.
I like that. I like that Whitehead Porter straight out of Memphis. Tiger Woods also was never the same after his dad died. Sure wasn't.
Started getting coochie and everything on the side.
I'm gonna say this. He started getting caught getting coochie. Because daddy was gonna let him know how not to get caught.
Daddy was like, I assume you have sex with your caddies. I know I do.
I do.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Duke said he had to get up out of here. He sent a private chat. I didn't know he was just going to disappear. I told him he was going to leave in a couple of minutes, but he said he had to get up out of here. Got a meeting coming up.
Yeah, my phone. But,
we did have some super chats coming through. So thank you, Lawrence RBE, Nicole 63, Big Beach Franklin once again, and Nicole63 for another super sticker. And anybody who have subscribed to the channel and joined the channel and became a member. Also, you can give people with memberships. So we would like for you guys to share and invite people to come and check out this content that we are putting out to you guys live and in effect, connected from one side of the nation to the other. You know what I mean? And everybody in the chat, we appreciate you guys. What your half fish say before we get up out of here?
I got another text from Coach Michael Pollard. We'll make sure we get him on next week. Next week is spring break for the team. And so we'll make sure we discuss some progress through the spring and what's expected after the break. We got some other guests across the NFL lined up for next week as well. So we'll make sure to get Coach Pollard back with us then. What's the date? Chico, this Friday?
It's Aloha Friday.
It's Friday. So our next
work
schedule
till
live.
Monday.
That's why we tell y'all to cut them notification bells on, because look, we subject to be texting each other, say, let's go live and discuss this. But our next scheduled live is Sunday night, Unc and Chico live. And then of course, Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Monday somewhere is a morning somewhere. You can count on TMR. It's going to happen as well. Like I said, next week is spring break for the Colorado Buffs. First practice after spring break will be that Tuesday, April 1st. And, man, it's just on then. April 1st through the spring game, April 19th. And then first round of draft is April 24th. So April is going to be a busy and productive month, and it's almost here.
And if you guys want to see more, y'all put it in the chat right now. Put more in the chat. Put TMR in the chat. Put something upon the chat right now. Chico and Neely Ryan Schaub will get a chance to be in the QB competition.
He's absolutely in the competition. He gets just as many reps as the other two gets.
Yes, most definitely. He made some great throws out there the other day too, I saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uncle Neely said, no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just playing. I will say this though. We will be looking over some more footage from practice and giving some more breakdowns. You guys have seen some more collaborations on the network, so y'all stay tuned for more of that coming soon. Also, if you have any type of
midnight owl, she cried more. Little Billy Allen for y'all. Y'all ain't know I listen to white music. See, y'all don't know nothing about Neely, man. Neely diverse. Everybody putting more in the chat, so cry more, baby.
More in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. More and more and more. We will come and bring it to you guys. As Stephen A. Smith said, if you want us to keep coming, we will keep coming.
Hold up, dog.
That's what he said. Y'all want us to keep coming, we will keep coming. That's what he said.
I can't look. That's on y'all. I can't keep coming. I got one or two. Then I gotta go to bed. Like, I get you the ball. Tell about some keep coming. Like, you crazy as hell. I'm 53 damn years old.
Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that in the chat? I need to put this up. Every time I'll say something like that, I need to put, hold on, let me see. Put that right there up there. Come on, dog. And then play that right there.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm just looking.
Only Uncle Neely.
I'm just trying to tell y'all to get your expectations right when you call me up.
Some men can go to an hour and a half. A man got to put in overtime for me to get off.
And I would have told her, I'll holler at you. I'm going to go to the bar.
Don't clip that, guys. Don't clip that. All I got to say is this.
You go, that's on you.
The Morning Run, BiggDogg Chico, Uncle Neely, the pregame show, Lakers in 5. Ocho. That's how we going with it. Lakers in 5.
All I got to say is Negro Beach, Negro Dog, Negro Sand,
Negro Mongoose.
Lakers in 5.
Pocahontas coming. Pocahontas coming. Oh,
Free Willie.
Fellas. All right. One question before we get up out of here, guys. Y'all know we got to go leave on some shenanigans, on some bull-ish.
I thought we just did.
I know, but we got to bring it. We got to bring it back. You just said Santa Claus coming, so I got to ask you, which one was the best song that came out during that time? Was it Butterfly? That's old. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one that 95 South had?
1990 quad. Yeah.
Like which whoop there it is. Like which one was your favorite song back in the day? Like that.
Okay, so I got to give you two different descriptions, and I wish my man from ATL was still on here.
Mm-hmm. 1994.
Whoop there it is. was born at the strip club when they took the bottoms off. I pulled them to the side.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. Like, oh, there it is. The DJ started saying that. So that got a different meaning, you know. But as far as damn real BJ Nielsen. Hey, look, I'm saying I'm finna join Rev Church from afar. I'm finna send some ties in.
Oh my God.
Rev BJ Nielsen, I hear you, Neely. I'm older than you. I'm 66, and I may have half of one. Not 1.5, half of one.
Reverend BJ Nelson, you sound like one of the Revs that was at the Bible college that I went to school at, that I graduated from. That's how he would be talking.
You sound like the one you quit at. Bible class. How dare y'all make me take a Bible class at a Bible college?
I did think that. But I went up in there, I said, okay, all right, I'm going to find out something up in here. Y'all going to teach me something that I haven't been learning. Because I went to a Catholic church all my life. So I was like, okay, now it's time to get some Baptist, old school Southern Baptist learning, as Boosie would say. You know, so it was a great experience. But other than that, chat, we appreciate you guys joining us and blessing us. Oh, do I look stressed?
Keisha in love.
Look at me. Do I look stressed?
You look blessed to me, bro.
Damn right. Look blessed with my blenders on by Coach
Burn. Beard, you need to get some Uncle Neely's beard oil and brush it in.
All right.
Except for that, you look blessed, brother.
It's okay.
Shout out to Reverend BJ Nelson, though. I can't. Like,
that ain't what she said.
He got half of one. Talk about go all night. Girl, I'm finna go to bed.
You can go all night.
Yeah. Get that little rose, whatever y'all got. I can't do it. Like, I'm time limited.
All right, last comment. Let me see what Reef said. Reverend BJ Nelson, different type of anointing oil. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be up and about this thing.
Oh my God.
Thank y'all for joining us this morning on the morning run. Y'all know what to do. Get up, get out, get active, do something today. And don't just sit on the couch.
I pray y'all have a safe and productive weekend. Hope everybody makes it to Sunday Night Live. We'll see y'all on Sunday Night Live, Uncle Chico. This is Friday TMR, and we outski.
Oh, damn near Friday TMI. Too much information. We up and about this thing. Peace.
I have
in the
one.
middle. Damn east. Yeah. This has been another episode of the Morning Run with Uncle Neely, BiggDogg Chico.
You can talk to the chat. Hey, chat, I still see y'all. I unmuted. He tried to mute me, but I see the chat going by.
Oh, Lord.
Plush Reef, Go Tigers, Coach Penny. Yeah, why Vet Porter? Yeah, I got Penny going far.
It's the post-show banter. Unlike any other show out there on the internet. Y'all can go search for it, but you can't find it.
We custom on. You can't see us, but you can hear us.
It's one more show like us, but it comes on at it starts February the 31st. So until that comes on, then y'all got to stick with us. You dig?
Where are the single women going to find the whole one at?
Yeah,
I got a whole one. I just ain't got 2 back-to-backs.
Inbox BiggDogg Chico. No, just playing.
You don't want to do that. He got roaches.
Oh my God.
You don't want to do that. We'll sweat that weed.
Roaches love to get in the overnight bag and go to somebody else's house. So don't. If you had Chico come over, tell him to leave his luggage in the car.
Post-show banter. The one and only BiggDogg Chico, Uncle Neely. Badass Uncle Neely.
Why Vince said time to cut the mics.
Man.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all about Uncle Chico. And I'm gonna tell you about the morning run. It's like when you go see a Marvel movie. You get up when the movie ends, you want to, you finna miss something. We gonna dip back in here before the show really ends. So you can tell them people ain't never been to a Marvel movie, Chico. When the movie ends, they get up, walk out. No,
they get right up.
2 more things coming.
They know that the best part of the show is post-show banter.
Yeah,
you feel me?
We still in here.
Shout out to all my 85%ers out there checking in.
Miss Dawn Duncan, Mike can't make you hush, but can make you do something else. Okay. Do something strange for the change.
Do something strange for a little piece of change. I'm trying to see what that be like.
Come on now, dog.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Now I'm gonna do as Uncle Neely said one time. He said, "Dog, when I leave, I don't go shake everybody's hand and let everybody know in the house that I'm leaving. Sometimes I just leave."
Yeah, absolutely.
So on that note,
Love y'all. Peace out.